Hi everyone and welcome to a new video. Today we are doing day 43. We haven't been doing this like videos format for a long time. We are back in the grind. We're doing day 43 now, and yeah, hopefully it all goes well. Also, I'm gonna be drawing a character from Guilty Gear Strive, and yeah, we're doing Ram from Guilty Gear Strive. Hopefully you guys are gonna like the drawing. I've been working on it for a while. I hope this goes well, and this is gonna be the intro from now. I'm gonna be showing my face, and I'm gonna be doing a small intro like this. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get straight into the drawing process and everything like that. Alright boys, this is the start of the drawing. It took me a while to figure out a way I want to do the line work of this specific drawing. I sat there looking and trying to like figure out techniques or ideas that I wanted to do. Not many techniques, but I'll try to like make it a bit more easier for me to figure out why I want to put the stuff. I realized over the time of me doing it, like the line work, I realized that I do a lot of messy line work. I haven't really been doing like a proper like decent format line work that I was like super proud of, that I was like, oh my god, this line work is perfect. I've been having really like not perfect lines, me kind of just like putting it wherever I can, just kind of getting something. I mean, this drawing isn't any like better, the line work isn't any better than my other line works, but I think I'm slowly getting there to a point where I can do decent line works. I hope it shows in the video, but I'm slowly trying to implement better line works in my videos, and I'm trying to figure out a way to do it better, because here and there I try to find videos about it. There's not many videos about it, surprisingly, so I can't really find anything specific or like any good like. Now I have seen a couple, but I haven't seen many videos talking about line work. So yeah, I've been trying to implement it and trying to like learn some techniques or some ways to like make it a bit better than what I had before, like not make it as messy as I had it before. I still don't really have like I still have forceful lines. I still don't have like perfect lines here and there, but I hope I'm improving here and there, and everything goes better. All right, this is where I stopped. I think I kind of finished the line work in a way and got some type of idea of how I want the line work to look like, and I start to like do a couple more extra lines to get everything kind of in place and figure out where everything kind of goes, and then I kind of got an idea of how I wanted the line work to be. It's not fully set in. I'm still like adding stuff and changing stuff here and there, but it's kind of an sort of position on idea that I have right now, and it's kind of how it's going right now. I also started coloring around this point. I started to like do it a bit like a painting. I like got the line work in and then started painting small pieces and then changing them here and there with the liquefied tool. I think that's what it's called. And then I move stuff around depending on how it looks, and if it looks bad, then I try to like size it to the right proportions that I want. And this is kind of me doing the face right now. I kind of been working on it and tried to like painting it, so try to pretty much been painting it, and then I'm gonna slowly throughout the drawing and see me like paint parts, edit stuff, either change stuff that I don't like how it looks, like change down again, or change some like size or different things that I didn't like the size of or how it turned out in the image, and pretty much just like tinkering with it and trying to figure out what I like the most and try to like set out a direction that I want to set up the drawing. And yeah, the start, it doesn't look too great, but it gets better over time because I like add stuff and edit stuff and improve the size of different things. And the face right now doesn't look perfect. The thing I struggled the most with, and you can see throughout it that it took a while to get something that I actually kind of wanted, but it did turn out alright. I feel like the face didn't turn out, I wouldn't say the face turned out the best, but it turned out decent enough that I personally enjoyed it. I don't know if you guys are gonna like it. You guys can see it throughout the video, and you guys can tell me in the comments if you like it or not. I hope you guys do, but pretty much the face turned out how it turned out. We're gonna go through it more. There's a lot of parts. This is just the start. This video, it's gonna be for you guys, it's gonna be like 20-30 minute video. For me, it's like 3 parts that are like an hour long each, and I have to like cut them in pieces and figure out everything. But yeah, this is the painting process that I've been kind of working on slowly, and then you'll see throughout how much colors and edit on stuff I'm gonna have to do, and how much stuff I add on to it as well. So yeah, it's a slow process, but I did end up liking how it turned out at the end. Alright boys, this is the point where I realized that I should start using the gray background more. This is where I realized, yo guys, I should start like implementing the background more, doing when I do colors, because then it's easier to figure out how like I want to have the colors and what to have the colors, and it's easier to figure out where the colors, like how to if I want to add white, for example, as a color, it's really hard to tell the white from the white in the background. So because of that, it's easier to change the background color to gray, or like a color that's a bit like darkish, so then you can see like every color pretty much clearly. So I changed the color to gray, and then realized that that's like a big improvement, and I can just color stuff quicker. I have a better grasp of where I want things to look, how I want things to look like, and I can just kind of work on it like a painting kind of, and implement and start like coloring it like it kind of is a painting. And I feel like that's the type of process that I really like, is when I start finding a way to make it feel like it's a kind of like a painting. I realized I really like coloring, and this like technique is really good for me, like changing the background to gray and just kind of coloring it like it's the painting, and then just adding details through colors, and like slowly adding more and more details as I go through with more colors on the picture or the frame, whatever you want to call it. So on the picture, on the drawing. So yeah, that's kind of why I realized that having a gray background is really useful, and it helps me figure out how I want. It helps me get the drawing down easier for me. I don't know, coloring it seems easier for me. And also you can see big improvement in this part of the section of the video where the face looks so much better than it did at the very start, because I worked on it a couple more times and improved what I wanted to improve on it. I did extra shadows at the bottom of the neck. I did a couple more details to it, and you can see through it that it does look way much better. And yeah, it's a lot of hard process of like small brush going through, adding details, more details, small details like that. And that's why it takes a long, it's a long process, and it takes a while to get what I want to get down on the canvas. And yeah, I enjoy doing it. I think it's fun, and some people might find it like it's too much of a drag to draw like with a small brush throughout every single detail, but I kind of enjoy it. I don't know why. It's kind of me, I guess. It's also making my drawing a bit more polished, I guess you could say, as well, because I can add more details if I have a smaller brush. So you can see throughout the most of it I've been using a small brush, trying to get like small details in and there. And yeah, that's kind of the art style ish that I kind of came up with, and I kind of been using here and there. I just kind of have a drawing, kind of the line art, and I just kind of go with colors and then add the details through colors on top of the line art, and then that's kind of how it ends up having my kind of drawing art style ish thing. And I think I enjoy that the most. I don't know, you guys can tell me in the comments if it's a good or bad idea how I do the drawings. I'm experimenting, still learning different methods and trying to see which ones I like the most. I still think Walla Luck is really messy, but at some point I hope I can like build it up and figure out a way to like make it a bit more clear. Because sometimes I do a line work and I look at it and I'm like, this is not right, I need to change this and this and this, which is, I guess, a good thing, because I can still like change stuff, so I have time to like change things here and there. The only problem that I have with doing the painting straight away is that it's hard to change details that I already have painted on. Like, theoretically speaking, if I already painted on, I have to like, I'm gonna have to like to morph it or to like liquefy tool it. It's a bit more complicated unless I make another file and add all the stuff together in it and then like moving it around. Yeah, it's a bit complicated sometimes here and there, but it works out still. I think it's a good technique that I've kind of liked doing from now on through the drawing. There's a bit of stuff that I still need to work on in the drawing and in general with my art, but I also don't realize I don't have a lot of consistency when it comes to some drawings. Sometimes I have consistency where my drawings turn out really well, sometimes my drawings just turn out really bad, and I realized that that's because I haven't really been practicing every single fundamentals that I had needed to practice fully. And because of that, I have sometimes my drawings will look lackluster and they wouldn't look as polished as I would like them to be. But it's all about improving and getting better. So this is what I've been trying to do, and over time, and try to improve my art as much as I can. This is where I start working on the skin of the keratin. more like around the body, like the hands, the legs and stuff like that. I realized that I kind of improved in the aspect of like skin, because before I feel like my skin wasn't that like good how it looked when I was like drawing a character or something. I feel like adding more gradients and like extra colors and stuff like that, not extra colors, extra shadows to it and stuff like that made it appeal more. And adding like extra colors, by example like grayer skin color and like stuff like that, to make it more stand out, I would say. And yeah, I also realized I also started using more blend tool. I started blending colors more, and I feel like that kind of made it like turn out way better over time. And this is mostly, I'm gonna have a bit of cut of me just doing mostly the skin, like drawing her hands, and then kind of doing like the mechanic looking red hand thing that she has. I mean, she's not really I think actually it is mechanic. It's like a red hand thing that she has. She also has it in the game. It's really cool. I'm gonna draw her that like left hand that has a like red thing on it. I guess I could say like it's metal like thing, components on it, which is really cool. And I did really like how that turned out throughout the drawing. Yeah, and I did work on more like my more body parts throughout the drawing. I'm gonna not show you everything. I'm gonna like show cuts of what I kind of been doing on it, because I feel like if I just show you like small parts of me painting it slowly, you guys are not gonna be really intrigued. So I'm just gonna show you like kind of small bits of what I've done. I pretty much did the hand, then did the mechanical hand looking thing that she has, and then I worked on her like thighs and legs and stuff like that as well. So pretty much I have been starting to blend more colors, which is really nice, I guess you guys can say. You guys can see I kind of like tried my hardest to like implement more blending techniques and try to like get it looking as good as I can when it comes to the skin. And I hope you guys like it. I feel like I worked pretty decent on it, and I think it turned out pretty good. I don't know, you guys can say in the comments what you think. I think I really like it, and hope you guys also really like the skin, how it turned out. I did also really like coloring this piece. I had a bunch of fun moments, and I really enjoyed coloring it. I thought it was really fun, and it had a lot of things that I need to color in, a lot of details, that minor details. I haven't really worked really hard on the details on the hat. There's some things that are like not perfect, but I feel like you guys will see it through, so you guys will understand what I mean. I'll probably narrate through that too, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Alright boys, this is the almost ended result. I still have a bit left to do throughout it. I'm gonna show you clips and stuff that I've worked on it, and you guys can say what you guys think about it. I also ended up working on having the background similar to the image as well. You gotta see that I figured out a way to make the background exactly similar to the one in the drawing, which is not really hard. It's only a triangle, but I ended up really liking how it turned out with the background and everything like that. So yeah, this is kind of almost the end result, but not fully there. Like I still have a couple of things that I haven't finished doing, like the full belt, like the cold shadows, and like the more details that I haven't fully added in that it has in the drawing. I also haven't really worked on the hat yet either, and there's some couple stuff that I still had to work on, and I would work on them throughout this part. I'm gonna waffle on and show you guys like every single part that I needed to show you guys, and then after that I'll end up showing you guys at the end of the video, I'll show you guys the end of piece and everything like that, and talk through that too. So yeah, pretty much I worked on the belt in this part of the section. I worked on the belt and worked on adding shadows and details to the metal pieces that she has on the bottom. If you see at the very bottom of the reference image that we have on the left corner, if you see, it has like metal things on the sides of the coat thing that she wears. She has like metal pieces that I had to color. I added shadows to as well. I pretty much worked on them, adding some details to them, and that's pretty much mostly what I did on it in this period. I worked on like shadows on a couple different things. Not much that I've done on this part of the video, but I added mostly shadows, and then the end part you see that I kind of like polish it all out and make it all really nice and beautiful, all connected together. I will talk about it more when we get there, but pretty much most of the things that I did in this one are just shadows and added pieces here and there, and adding more details to stuff that I didn't really add details to. I pretty much mostly worked on the belt in this part of the video, so you guys can see that I kind of worked mostly on the belt. And yeah, that's pretty much mostly what I did in this section. I'll cut to the end section where I talk about my process to the end and everything like that right now. Alright boys, this is the end result, the ending of the video. This is what I talk about, the last bits of details that I added and stuff like that. Alright, pretty much I need to polish the stuff that I still haven't finished polishing, adding some extra shadows to the stuff that I didn't add extra shadows to. Like for example, the coats on that I haven't added full stuff to, like the gray colors too, that I had in the reference, which for some reason I do not have on this part of the video. I'm sorry about that guys, but it is what it is. But pretty much, if you go through and even check, like if you go back and check the start of the video, or like any part for the video apart from this part because I don't have the reference, I work on the belt and I finished the belt. Now I'm working on the coat and I'm adding the gray gradient to the coat, like on the sides next to the red parts of the coat. I don't know why I'm pointing like you guys can see, but either way, I'm working on the gray parts of the belt right now. On the gray parts of the coat. I don't know why I keep on saying belt. I'm working on the gray parts of the coat. Also working on the hat finally, so you guys can see the process of me working on the hat. I end up working on the hat as well. I end up polishing everything, working on the red parts of the coat, trying to add more shadows to them, trying to add more what's the word I'm looking for, making it more lively, making it more alive, I guess you could say, giving it more characteristics, giving it more shadows, giving it more a pop to it, I guess. I can't think of the right words, but a pop kind of works out, I guess, as well when I'm trying to describe this. Pretty much I started adding the details that you guys are waited for the end, and actually try to like polish it and finish it. But the video also throughout, you're gonna see that I kind of worked on the background. I did say triangle for some reason in that direction, but I meant cube. I do end up doing a cube, like it does in the reference, like a cube as the background, which is just the background of a cube, and then like white-ish on the sides. You're gonna see what I mean. But pretty much, I did end up realizing that in the arse part, I didn't use the gray background much, but in this side, I remembered about it and actually did use the background again. And yeah, I just add details and worked on adding a couple extra details that I had in the reference image, which I don't have on the screen for some reason. I end up working on it very well and adding the finishing touches, like the hat, like the background, like the coat details, like the parts of the coat that I haven't added yet, and the colors that I haven't added yet. Also, I hope you guys like this type of videos that I'm doing right now, where I just kind of go quickly through it and explain everything slowly. Not really slowly, but kind of quickly, and talking about pieces of art and pieces that I worked on the drawing, and not really waffling about other stuff too much, and kind of just pointing out the art piece that I'm working on. And yeah, pretty much I worked on the details. I added everything that I can on the details of the drawing. I did the extra detail shadows to the parts that I haven't added to yet, and pretty much try to get the end piece. Also, I'm sorry if I'm like moving a lot in the camera webcam. I haven't really used the webcam before, pointing to my face. I usually have it pointing downwards, so I'm not really used to it yet. And yeah, I worked on it pretty much consistently, and I hope you guys enjoy all my progress and all my hard work that I added to it. And yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, please like and subscribe. We're trying to hit 2k subscribers. We are almost there, slowly and steady. Not really almost there, but we're at 500 subscribers away, which isn't that long compared to how much I had before. So let's continue to grind and continue to grow together. I'm gonna be back at uploading videos here and there. I'm gonna try working on them more consistently, but it will take me longer because I am trying to add them with more details and more consistently and making the pieces better and better. So yeah, thank you guys for watching day 43. I'll be seeing you guys in the next video, which will be day 44. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope you guys enjoy this beautiful video. I hope you guys like the end piece. I also really worked hard on it, and I hope you guys appreciate how hard I worked on this one piece. And yeah, if you guys have any comments, ideas, or whatever, or any like reference ideas that you guys want me to do, or drawings that you guys want me to do, you can write them in the comments. I'll make sure to I should respond in some way and use maybe your reference in my next video. So yeah, pretty much hope you guys like it. This is the end result. This is the end piece right here you guys wanted to see. It's right here. And yeah, this is the background. I told you guys I worked on the background too, and this is pretty much how it turned out. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and I appreciate you guys again. Thank you for everything. Bye bye. Alright guys, this is the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna say this just to end it off with a nice little quote. Thank you guys for everything, as I said in the video as well. Thank you guys for all the support, and I want to continue this channel, and I do want to continue making videos. I think I did kind of work on streams more, but let's be honest, I want to make videos. Videos is the thing that I started with. Videos was my main point of focus, so I do want to continue doing that. Sorry for me not uploading videos, me having kind of a delay and stuff, and me not really finding the passion to do some stuff. Well, honestly, it's all my fault for most stuff. I just didn't have the energy or like strength to continue making videos, and I just waffled. I just couldn't be asked. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, and I want to continue doing it, so I'm back at it. And yeah, hope you guys like this video. I'm continuing to upload, hopefully as much as I can. I keep on making promises and not keeping them. I hope this continues. I hope it works out, and I hope I can continue making videos. I just need to find, and yeah, also I'm going to continue the part where I would ask you guys for references. So if you guys want some specific characters to be drawn, give me in your comments a reference image, and I will make sure that it's probably in my next video. So then I'll get that reference character and then use it, and then put your comment on the screen so you guys can see the comments of you that sent a comment. I'll put it on the screen as well, so you guys get a kind of little shout out thing as well. So yeah, thank you guys for the support. As I said, I can't say it enough. Thank you guys for 1,500 subscribers. We've been grinding on that, and yeah, sorry for not being there for a while and not uploading as many videos as I should have done. And yeah, thank you guys for always supporting me and stuff like that. So thank you guys.